I'm going to teach you now the looping techniques. CKM looping techniques is a great solution to any situation that the gun is to your lower back. This is a very, very scary situation. If you think about it for a second, when the gun is pointing to your lower back, or for that sake, it could be anywhere from your shoulder blade all the way down to here. By the time you try to turn and get the gun, somebody will shoot you unless you're using our tactics. Theoretically, why not just turn around, grab it, and take it? Think about it for a second. It's looking impressive, isn't it? Get fast. Take it. The problem is that by the time I'm turning, I will be shot. Because my hands do not make any contact with the gun prior for the turning. Remember, when your body is moving, it's one speed, but when your hands are moving, it's another speed. Your hands can move faster than your body. The first thing you want to work in is getting to a point that you'll be out of the line of fire as fast as you can. You feel the gun to your lower back. You use psychology, everything is the same. Okay man, what do you want? You want Visa, you want MasterCard, you want American Express, whatever you want cash. But as you do so, you need to get out of the line of fire. So, your hand's going to move in this motion, from here to here, and move the gun away. At the moment, I'm not doing anything with my legs, just with the hands. So, slightly up, going like you want to take your back pocket wallet, and from there, you're hitting the gun with the side of your hand. So what I want you to do, Pier Giuseppe, is you can say bang at the moment that you see the move coming, okay? Demand.
Give me the money, come on, give me all the fucking money, come on,
bang! Nothing happened to me, I'm completely out of the line of fire. There is a reaction time that by the time he identifies the situation, what's going on, and he decided to pull the trigger, there will be some delay. For some people it's 1 second, for some people it's slightly less than 1 second. For some people it's 2 seconds. The point is, you have this time to survive. Keep your hands down, they're down now. Just bend slightly your elbow. Okay man, what do you want? No, this is look innocent. And as you start turning, move this hand to the center of your butt and do that with the hand. At the moment we just do the hands work. What you hit him with is the blade side of your hand. You have two sides of your blade. You have the pinky side and the thumb side. You're hitting with the pinky side. Where are you hitting him? You can hit him either on the gun, or the fingers, or the wrist. Anywhere between this area will be fine. But you want to bring your wrist to his wrist in a sense of the height. You don't want to bring this part there and push. You want to push this. You think you can do? That's it. Again. Okay, one more time. Obviously, if you're only doing that, you're going to get shot. Because, come do it on me. So you really impressed me and you successfully did the first move. I will go and shoot you. This is a point that we have to start trapping the hand. Trapping the hand, as opposed to using a lot of power and turning completely and holding here and trying to use my force against his force and elbow him. It's look impressive, however, I have to be stronger than the other guy. What if the other guy is much bigger than you? What if he is much stronger than you? How are you going to overpower him? How are you going to knock him out? So for us in CKM, it does not make a difference if the guy is big and strong, and it does not make a difference if he's holding right hand, left hand, or two hands. It's all works the same, and you're going to see, we're going to experiment, right hand, left hand, two hands, we're always going to do the move. Why? Because we focus on the wrist. And our motion is all about the wrist. And even the strongest man, if you put some pressure on the wrist will bend. This is how you're going to move to the next stage. At the moment, we're still on the redirecting the line of fire. So as you do the move here, at the same time, you're stepping to 90 degree. So I want you to end up 90 degree to him. From this position to here. With gun disarming, distance is your enemy. As closer you are to him, you have a better chance to do the disarming. So you don't want to be far away, you want to be close. From here to here. This will allow you later on to continue with the looping and be able to take control. So legs move one more time. You're stepping with one leg, turning to 90, and then pivot. You can step also and step with the other leg, but you are 90 degree to him. Your head is not going to turn. You do not look at him, because when you look at him, you turn the shoulder too much. You stay with a 90, and you're going to find out that you can do it even blindfolded. Perfect. Don't push it too much, just clear your back. Okay, good. Remember, if you guys at home practicing, don't try to turn and push it as far as you can from your body. Because as soon as you do that, you have to chase later on the wrist or the gun, and you don't need to do that. All you have to make sure is that your back will not get shot when you turn. So all I need to do is to turn to this point. This is enough for me to actually be able to control the wrist and at the same time not get shot. If I'm going to turn and do this, now I have a big searching to find his wrist and find the gun. So one more time. Lovely. And you don't look at him, 90 degree. 90 degrees the legs too, both of them. Perfect. Lovely. Now we're going to do the fun part. I'm going to show you how to manipulate his wrist to a point that even the strongest man will have to let go of his gun. How? We're hitting with the blade side of the hand, the pinky side. And here is a point that we're going to flip a pancake. I'm going to teach you something that looks like a sticky hand. This is a side that's going to redirect the weapon. I'm going to catch him with this side. How we do that? As I hit him, I'm turning to here and bring my shoulder to play. Okay? From here to here. Now, it's looked like magic, but it's not. All you have to remember to do is this kind of flipping motion with your hand. The best way to do it, as soon as you hit him, open your thumb. Bring it here, and the thumb will direct it to all the way to your nipple. And from here, you bring your shoulder to play and close the gap. Why we bring the shoulder to play? Why are we using the shoulder? The point is when we turn, we need a third hand to put pressure here, because this hand will be busy with the gun. We don't have a third hand, so we use the shoulder. Look, if I had the third hand and I push here, he's going down. You feel a lot of pressure. I don't care if he's going down in a fight. I want to take the weapon. I want to make his wrist very weak and take the weapon. So what I do, as I turn, I bring my shoulder to do the job of this hand that was pushing. My shoulder going to push from here, and I'm bringing shoulder to shoulder. So now we have a formula. The first was wrist to wrist. The second part is shoulder to shoulder. I don't know if he's holding right, left, or two hands. I don't care. I'm doing the same move. I'm getting it. So now let's say he switch hands. I'm doing the same move. I cannot look. I don't want to look. If I look, he will be suspicious and create distance. If you create distance, there is no techniques that you can do against somebody who's standing very, very far away from you. So it's good for you that he's touching you. What you want to do is as you turn, flip it, and you still get the same results from the other side. If you hold two hands, it does not make a difference. You still do the same move. You get the same results. Now you must remember that in CKM we teach you a very technical system, and we teach you all the biomechanics of the move. You can get yourself in trouble if you just train wrong. And training wrong is do the very short looping like this, and you might end up between his hands. What if he's holding it with the left hand? And now you have one hand, but he's holding the gun this way. No good. You want to make sure that you do the looping wide enough that you can always catch two of his hands if he's in two hands. How are you going to remember? Remember the rule, the third rule. The first one was wrist to wrist. The second one was shoulder to shoulder. And the third is cover your ass, meaning you have to pass the center line here. If you pass this line, you'll be always safe. So pass the center line and you're good against one hand. Pass the center line and you're good against two hands. Whatever happened, you can get it. It will take you some time. Do it slowly. It's not require strength. It's all required for you a little bit training, slow and precise. So all I need you to do is to do what you did before. Move to 90 degree and stop there. Go. You're out of the line of fire. Relatively close to your body. At that stage, you flip the pancake and move to the thumb side and bring it to your nipple. Stay with a 90 degree. Remember before we said to you, don't turn your head, because when you turn the head, you actually get into a position that you are not going to have so much pressure on his wrist. You know, guys, let me show you something. That will be interesting for you. I want you, Pier Giuseppe, to tell us if you feel pressure now.
Quite.
Okay? Tell me if you feel less or more pressure by me turning too much.
Less.
Now?
Much.
So that means you do less and you get more. But we said shoulder to shoulder. We don't have a shoulder to shoulder. I need to see that you bring this part to him. Even if that means for you, as you turn, you want to take a step toward him or lean toward him, but you want the shoulder to almost touch his shoulder. Lovely. Don't do anything with the other hand, yet. You know nothing about continuation. Emilio, do it on me. And I will shoot him. Why not? I mean, I'm a criminal. He's trying to take the gun. And it's definitely an opportunity for me to take the gun. This is what we have to do. Since we are performing the techniques, we are acting and he's reacting. So while you are doing the move here and at that stage, you are taking the gun. You do not do the move and then take the gun. It's all one motion here, and I'm taking the gun. I'm stealing the gun before he actually can think about it. Take it. But, take it now. Take it. Have to fight. So what I did, I closed the position to shoulder to a point that I'm jamming his hand from here to here. When he jumps here, he cannot move it. This is my time to take it. Now, how we get to this position very fast? Remember one hand moving to here? Perfect. The other hand, at the same time, going to move to here. So this is how it's going to look from the front. Why? Because we said to you, bring your thumb to your nipple, but it's actually serving you to the other hand. Even if I'll be blindfolded, I'm closing my eye now, it does not make a difference. I'm going to catch it anyway. Always grab the gun from the top. This is a proper way to hold. This is a wrong way to hold. Why? Because from here I can rip the gun out. From here, if it's a very sweaty situation, I might slide. Hold tight. Yeah, and from here it's never going to slide because I have much better grip from here. So this is a position to hold and pull. I took the gun. What I do next? This is what you do next. You turn, you jump, you take the gun, push. Open your hand when you push. Do not punch, but with the open hand to the nose or with the thumb to the throat, you create effect that is moving back, which allowing you to create the distance. You move at least 7 meters, 21 feet, and of course change your voice. There it is now! Remember, if you practice techniques and you're getting to 80% of your ability, under stress, you're probably going to be able to do like 20 or 30% of your ability. If you practice between 90 to 100% of your ability, you're going to be about the 60% of your ability under stress. Let's see it one more time. This time, try to aim for the wrist. One more time.
Give me the money. Come on. Okay. Come on. Give me the money. Bang!
Again, still work to do.
Give the money. Take your wallet. Come on. Bang!
Much better. Much better. Now, we will experiment one more thing. We will experiment a situation now that Pier Giuseppe can hold the gun either right hand, left hand, two hands.
Come on. Give me the money. Come on. Come on. Give me the wallet. Come on.
And this is the one big quality that we have in CKM. Most of our training is under pressure. We don't just do it in a very sterilized environment that everything is nice and clean. When you've been choked, somebody choke you, he push you all the way to the wall, he's moving full force. When somebody hold the gun, is not just to wait for you to knock him out, he will do everything to take the gun and shoot you. So all of the things that you see is the way we train. Obviously, it will require a lot of training to be 100%, and you're never going to be 100% in CKM because we're always evolving and improving. Let's see now the next stage, which is what happened to Emilio. He was caught on the way to the car with a looping, meaning the person was putting a gun to the lower back, but he did not just put the gun, he also choked him, meaning this time Emilio was facing a situation that the gun was here and a choke was here. Now this is much more sticky situation that's required from you more understanding than just the looping. So let's look at that. Since there is not much room to move here, you must use two hands at the same time by this manner. One hand going to do the same as we did before. We do the looping here and jamming the hand. But at the same time, I need to create distance in the upper body between me and him, because if I just do that, it's very hard to turn. But if I'm going to stick my hand to his face, I create distance now that I can get to the looping. Now I'm back to the looping. I'm back to the looping. I'm doing exactly what we always do. I'm taking the gun. So the key for this move is one hand going to do the looping, the other hand going to push the nose. Same time. Here we go. Now I can take the gun. Move. Much better position. Sometimes when the gun is stuck between you and him, he cannot get an access to the gun more than you. Okay, get to the choke. So you are here and you've got the gun stuck to this position. All you have to do is to go back. Go back and hold it with the other hand. Try it. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's do it a little bit more fast this time.
Come on, come on, move. Come on, give the money. Come on.
Excellent. Great. Let's see now Emilio doing it properly on the way to his car.
See you later. Bye.
Leave me the car. No, leave me the car.
Okay guys, what we can learn from what we saw. Rule number 1, don't enter your car while you're talking on your cell phone. You have to be aware of what's happening. You have to check the car surrounding. You have to look in your car. Don't enter, because many people can lose their life by just not paying attention, and you have an unwanted passenger going from the back seat. It could be that he just drive you to another location and finishing you there, so you have to be very careful with that. So what I'm going to teach you now, Emilio, is not just not how to talk on the phone when you get to the car, but what to do if you're already in a situation and the knife is on your throat, and now we are dealing with a very, very dangerous situation. Any not calculated move could be the last second of your life. So Pier Giuseppe, level 5 instructor from Rome, going to put a knife on my throat from the back. Now you can see now when I'm sitting in my car and the knife is on my throat, put it please. It's so tight, and I'm a very confined place. Don't forget, this is a place that I don't have a lot of place to maneuver. If I'm going to do any uncalculated move, it doesn't take much to cut here. And that will be the last second of your life. So what you need to do is to use 2 arms at the same time, together with a body move. And what I mean by that, I need you to push with the hand that's closing to his hand from here to here. And with the other hand, I need you to insert it with the dark side in. In order to do that, you have to move your body back while you're doing it. Why? Because while you're moving back, you have more space to enter your hand.
I see.
Otherwise, you might stuck here and you won't be able to move. So you can lean forward a bit, okay, and show fear and everything else that we know very well in our CKM training. But when you do the move, look at where is my back and where is the back of the seat. I have enough room to maneuver, and I'm moving back as I do that. Now you see where is my hand? I'm ready to grab. So at that stage, all I need you to do is grab the wrist firmly and bring the dark side of your hand inside. Do you think you can do it?
I hope.
Okay, so he's appearing from nowhere, and all of a sudden you feel a knife on your throat. Remember, this is a position now. He doesn't want to kill you right away. He wants to take you someplace, and then maybe take your money, or if you're a woman, rape you, and so forth. So we have to be really careful and calculate. So hold the steering wheel, it's okay, shows it okay, talk to the man, anything you want.
Hey man, I'm easy, don't worry. I will give you every money you want.
Okay. Okay, now, there are 2 things. Number 1, I want you to use only your right hand first. So your motion with your right hand is to grab the wrist and push it toward the window. What you do is you're moving the knife from your throat to here as much as possible. Okay? All right, and we will try it after that against resistance. Okay? Now, at the same time, be a little more forward with your shoulders. So when you going back with your shoulder from, go back again, here, go forward a bit, start from here, and when you start the move, go there.
Okay.
And when you enter your hand this way. The dark side in, not this way, because you can cut yourself right here. Okay, let's do it again.
Hey man, everything you want, don't worry.
Okay, now Pier Giuseppe, I need you to put the knife really tight on his throat. We are not playing games in CKM. Okay, excellent. So now we're going to start creating pressure on his wrist in a way that he will have to let go with the knife. And you guys watch, and then you can try it. Of course, not with a real knife. Take a rubber knife and practice carefully, and you see that it's working. It's nothing to do with strength. It's all about biomechanics. Okay, so leaning slightly forward, pushing and inserting. I have everything the same as it is. This is holding very firm, and I'm putting it as much as I can to this direction. And from that moment on, any move that I'm going to do, this hand is not going to move. Meaning, even if I push with all my body to the opposite direction, this hand is not moving with me. It's staying here. Now, you see my left hand that enter going to grab the finger and slightly the knife. Obviously, We know that with knife there is always possibilities that you're going to cut yourself, and this is a price that we all have to learn. With knife there will be blood, and some of the blood will be yours. So we're holding here. Now look what happened. Pier Giuseppe, hold really tight. I don't use more than 2% of my power now to do that, because this is not moving. This maneuver from here, if I'm turning it to here, you have to let go. If not, it's going to rip completely your thumb. So there is nothing you can do about it. Here, you don't use so much power, just turning this part. The pressure is unbelievable on the fingers. Obviously, you have to calculate if you have to use a knife for self-defense or just force him to get off the car. Obviously depends on where you live. So one more time, I'm going to do the move 1. This is not moving anymore. This is tight to here, but this is moving there. Now you're in very good position to continue. So we start with the same maneuver as you did. Put the knife on his throat, and you are, remember, right now your back is completely connected to the chair. It can happen. It can happen. So you don't have to pull forward because the knife will be on your throat. However, you understand that he don't want to cut you right away, so it's okay to move slightly forward, even 1 inch or 2. It's okay. This is good. A few centimeters is enough. Now, what you want to do is, as I said, you push with the right hand and insert the back. Perfect. Now, the knife is not on your throat, but now you want to keep very firmly with your right hand. Move your left hand slightly on the knife, slightly on his fingers. Keep holding tight with your right hand and turn to the opposite direction with the knife. Lovely. Okay, Pier Giuseppe, you hold the knife now very, very firmly. You're going to do the move up to the point that you're about to take the knife, and we stop there. Okay, let's go. Now, Pier Giuseppe, I want you to resist 100%. I mean, really, you're a strong guy, and I know that. You don't cooperate. You hold it really strong. Emilio, you hold mostly his finger, and if needed, few inches of the knife. And now turn to the opposite direction. Sliding your hand to the knife. Let's do it one more time. Did you use all your force? No. What percentage do you think you use?
Maybe 20.
20%. Of course, in real life, you're going to use 100%. Did you use all your force?
Maybe yes.
Well, don't maybe. Do 100% force now. Okay? No maybe.
Okay.
I want you to really resist. Okay, again. Resist. What do you feel? Where do you feel the pressure?
On the fingers,
Yeah.
part of the hand.
It's simply impossible to hold, regardless how much you're going to do it. Now, you guys at home, remember, it's really scary to think that we have some time to put part of our hand on the knife. In this particular situation, there is a chance that you're going to cut here and maybe here. Is this worth your life? Of course, there is no question about that. So, when you deal with a knife, take into consideration that there is always a chance that you're going to get cut. But the key is to survive. I didn't like it.
No.
Because you didn't move his hand to here. Yes, that was so much better. Yes, good job. Good job, Emilio. Well, guys, now it's time to practice. And let's see the real situation now when Emilio in the car, and this time is absolutely doing it right, CKM way.
Okay, see you later. Bye. Don't move. Okay, man, what do you want?
Don't move.
Okay.
Don't move.
Okay.
Yo!
Hands up. Easy. Money. Okay, okay. Don't worry. Okay, man. Don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. Here, my wallet. No problem. Don't move. Don't move. Keys. Okay, okay. Okay, okay, okay. Easy, man. Okay, okay. Easy, 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 man. Don't move. Go. Go there. Don't move! Don't move!
What do you want?
Don't move!
What do you
Don't
want?
move!
On the desk. Get down. Get down. So guys, as you remember, gun disarming is great to do if you need to do it from very close range. Remember, distance is your enemy, as I taught you before. However, we are now in a situation that somebody is a bit further away from you. Now you have to make a judgment call. It's not so easy, but I'm going to teach you to judge when you still have a chance or not. Right now, we're showing you how to do it from the side. Then I will show you how to do it from the front. And then I'll show you how to do it from the back. All the three positions in the video I'm going to teach you. However, we start from the side. One good way to judge if you can do the move at all or not is at the practice. Try to estimate now if he is in arm reach from you or not. For instance, right now, it's about an arm reach. I can stretch my arm and touch the gun. This is mean that from here there is a chance for me to be able to take the gun if I do proper move with my body and understand the directions that can happen here. Obviously the line of fire is always my first worry. Where is the line of fire? This is good, but what if? What if he is 3 steps back? Okay? From here, don't even think about trying to move to the gun. You can try to think about a situation like that, and if you feel that he's about to kill you, zigzag your way out. So you zigzag by running this way, not just running right and left, but also changing your angle up and down at the same time. That will give you a better chance to survive. Most of the people will miss you because most of the people don't train 3 times in a shooting range. So basically you have a better chance to survive that way. You might think, okay, well, maybe I should cooperate and give him money. You're taking a chance. He might live, he might kill you. Everything happens. But within arm range, if I can reach, I can take it. Stand next to me. You are a fast runner. I'm also a very fast runner. Okay? So I'm going to make a little competition for you. Whoever wins by the other person, cappuccino.
Yeah.
Make sense?
Okay.
Deal? All right. So I'm standing here, you're standing here. I'm counting. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and we run as fast as we can over there.
Yeah.
Okay? Ready? 1, 2, go! What was faster? Your body or my hand?
Yeah.
Even if I do it against the world champion in 100 meters, I'm going to win. It won't make any sense from here to try to come with the body. I have to move my hand first, and when I have to move the hand, I have to move it in a way that I'm going to move the gun. So this is the first thing you want to do. The back of your hand going to here. When you do that, you can also at the same time move with this leg forward and turn to here. Now you're holding the back of the gun. You have 2 options, either holding the back of the gun or holding the wrist, whatever you can reach. Depends on the distance. Because if you're further away, the maximum you can get is here. If you're further closer, you can do this. Close your eyes. Open your eyes.
Yes.
Perfect. You're absolutely right. Close your eyes. Open your eyes.
No.
Stretch.
Yes.
Good estimation. Take some time, but if you practice this way, you close your eyes and open your eyes and you have to immediately identify the situation, then you will have a better chance. Sometimes it's slightly more than arm reach and you still can do the move. But let's practice first with the arm reach. Right? Okay, the first thing you want to do is to use the CKM psychology. Basically, always asking a question, never finish the question. In the middle of the question, you execute the move. The only thing I need you to do is to move right leg, right hand, and with the back of the hand, slap the gun.
Don't move! Don't move! Okay, I have my wallet here. Do you want I take my euro or my dollars?
Okay, it's better to keep the fingers together and don't open them. You don't want to break a finger.
I see that.
Yes, if you can say bang, it would be great.
Don't move! Okay, I have my wallet here. Do you want my credit card? Boom!
Okay, you know what? Let's check it out. That's really very interesting. It will be now this angle. And maybe it's a camera and you guys can see if he's out of line of fire or not out of line of fire.
Give me your money! I got you my credit card. Ah!
It's definitely out of the line of fire. Let's see it one more time.
Don't move! Don't move! Ah!
Now your mission will be to grab. So let's analyze it. We have one hand that slaps the gun and move it away. If I'm only going to do that, nothing's stopping him from retreating back and shooting me. I have to control. And I need to be able to control with the other hand. So if I'm just take one step here and now put my hand here and try to reach with this hand, I'm too far. If I move with it, I'm getting to the position. So I need to do two steps. The first step is a slapping. And now I'm turning the hand and put it on the gun this way. So if the slap was the back of the hand, you turn and grab. The other hand, you can either go all the way to the wrist or all the way to the back of the gun. And I will teach you two different ways to take the gun, from here and from here. In both cases, right now, your steps would be, and only the steps, would be 1 and 2. And with your hands, it would be 1 and 2. One way to get a very far distance jump is not to maintain your weight on both legs equally. Because if you keep it equally, you have to shift the weight to here to be able to move this leg. So what you want to do is, while you're talking to the guy and use the psychology, shift the weight to the back leg. Because right now I have more jump movement. As opposed to if I would be right here, I have to turn, shift the weight to here and jump. So what you want to do is you talk to the guy, shift the weight slightly here. See, this leg is very light now. And I'm able to do this move. Okay, let's see it.
Get my card there.
Lovely.
Don't move. Okay? Don't move.
Perfect. So I'm taking a step and a step. If I'm grabbing the wrist, and it doesn't matter if he's holding with the right hand or left hand, it does not make a difference. We're going to use the principle of CKM, which we call the 80-20. 80% I'm going to pull the wrist away from the gun, and 20% I'm going to push the gun away from the wrist. So the wrist will be pulled to this direction, the gun will be pulled to this direction. So my body will be turning here. One more time in slow motion. Deflecting, holding, 80-20. And the second one, it's very similar. I'm going to deflect, but this time I cannot reach all the way to the wrist. I can only reach to the butt of the gun. So I'm holding the butt of the gun, and now I'm turning. You can hold as hard as you want. It doesn't take a lot of power to take it, because there is no way that somebody can hold it. Again, from here to here and to here. good. So what you need to do now, use a lot of psychology and jump in. When you do that, you shouldn't. And I mean you shouldn't, if you can.
Don't move! Don't move! Don't move! Don't move!
You, my credit card.
Don't move!
To my opinion, you got shot.
Yes.
Let's hit again. And the reason is that you didn't move your body properly. There's another problem is, if you bring your hand here, you have more distance to cover. I never bring my hand to you. I keep my hand here, and from here I can reach further than coming here and over there. Okay? Every inch count. Okay, one more time.
Give me your fucking money!
Yes, my
Don't move! Don't!
That was much better. That was much better. You said, I saw it too. So it's, guys, if you guys practice, you're going to be amazing, and you can understand that gun disarming is also possible from distance. I'm going to teach you now what to do if it's not from the side, what it's from the front, from the back. It's not about the positioning of your body, it's about understanding the arm reach. Look, that will be very interesting. I'm standing now in front of the gun and it's this way. I'm stretching my arm and I can reach only here. Now, if I'm standing sideways, stretching my arm, see where I can reach. So from the side, I can reach further. From the front, I can reach less. What if it's on the back? Obviously, I cannot reach much. So what we're going to learn is if you have a situation that you have somebody from distance, you always bring your body to a side position. And what I mean by that is this. Ask money.
Give me your money.
What do you want, man? I don't know. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? See what happened? I talked to the guy, now I'm side. So what do you want now? If I'm on the back, I'm standing in the same position, I hear a voice. I don't feel a gun, but I hear a voice. Okay, ask, demand.
Don't move. Give me your money.
Well, why are you talking so funny accent? What I did, I changed my position from back to side. If you look at the way I'm standing, okay, here, what do you want? I'm turning to here and I'm asking, now I'm side position, meaning my hands can reach further. When my hands can reach further, it's a better chance for me to do the move. Let's see if Emilio can do it. This time, you start from the front. And as you start from the front, the very first thing you want to do is, as you talk to him, turn slightly sideways.
Okay, don't move. Don't move.
And it's the second time to
Move.
It's the second time today. This is your luck. That wasn't bad. Okay, from the back.
Don't move.
Amen.
Don't move.
You know my name?
Right.
Beautiful. So that was actually the best.
You! Don't move! No. Money! Okay, how much money? Don't move! Down! On your knees! Face down! Hello, police? Easy!
Piece of fucking shit. Well, guys, it's happened to all of us. We pissed off a driver, you know, sometime for reason, sometime for no reason. And as you park your car, he's jumping off the car and want to beat you up. There are few stages if you know that this guy is about to hurt you and you see him coming off the car. So let's say I'm walking off I want to leave my car and walk around here, and I see him leaving the car. As he put the leg down, I'm going to close the leg down to here. That for itself can create a lot of damage. So what you do is, as soon that the leg is just touching the floor, now you close the door on the leg. And of course you flee, you run as fast as you can. You don't want to get in trouble. If you are late and he's getting off the car, and Vincenzo, you're going to be here now learning the lesson. He's off the car, he's coming out, and this is very common. You see people holding your shirt, start shaking you, and he look scary, moving you and so on. His arms about the size of your legs, and now you have to work. So one of the easier things is use the simple techniques that always work. You don't have to be strong for that. You cup your hand and go here. This, when I did that, I just stopped. But when you cup your hand and you go with both hands open and close with full force, you see I'm creating a vacuum that what happened is going to disturb the liquid between his ears and immediately create a situation that's going to lose balance. So this kind of motion, if I do it fast and strong, he can lose his hearing. He's also going to be in a situation that he's going to lose balance. So here, you see I'm cupping, bang. Remember, open your armpit, take momentum and come back.
Yeah.
Like in orchestra, you know, bang. So this is one. Second, even much simpler, use our cat strikes. Cat strike is easy. It could be the strongest man on earth. All I do, okay? So you throw fingers to his eyes, every person will let go. What you do? Run, no problem. You want to survive. Okay, one more time. This is a second option. Okay, so let's do those two first, and then I show you some other techniques. Ready?
Yeah.
As soon as he holds you, go. Okay, but the moment he put his hand on you, you have the right to defend yourself.
Yeah.
Okay? And now the second, go. That by itself can solve the problem. Another great technique that you can do is use everything you can do to take him out of balance. And you take him out of balance, you can do whatever you want. Regardless of his strengths, any person will go off balance if you pull this part to here. So what you do, you cross your hand, and for the demonstration, he's going to take his arm down so you can see. I'm bringing my right hand to his right hand and going underneath. I don't place my hand right away on his elbow. I'm taking few inches away and come and placing 2 or 3 fingers in here. As I do so and I pull, I also move with my body. I do this motion and move with my body here. So I'm actually locking his elbow. That does not require strength. If I'm going to stand here and do that, you have to use a lot of strength. But as soon as he starts to bend, I'm placing my leg behind him and now I'm locking him. Together with this force, what you have to do, as soon as you do that, you have 2 options. Either wrapping your hand around his head, grabbing the nose or his eye, or coming underneath. If you are shorter than him, you can come from here and push from here with the blade of your hand. So let's look at the 2 options. First of all, you understand this motion here, but you will be able to do it with a step. So let's start with that, and then I will break it down to the other part for you. What you need to do is few inches away from the elbow before you pull. 1 and 2, lovely. In reality, nobody holds you this way. It's more like here, because you have much more power this way, and most of the people will do that, which means that they're basically bending their elbow already. All you have to do is just redirect the elbow. So do it again, this time. See what happened now? Perfect. Now, we want to take him off balance. The best thing to do is use his nose. If you move the nose, you move the body. So you put fingers here, And now don't pull the head to here, pull it up and around. Then you take him off balance. Obviously, if you stick two finger here, you can do that. But there is no need. You can do it everything from the nose, here and turn. When he's back to you, there is a ton of different ways. We can continue rolling him to the floor if I do a strong motion, and we'll do it one time on the floor. So I'm going to do it here, and he's rolling. The car is here. We can use the car to our advantage. So I'm going to do this motion, take him to the car. Obviously, if you feel that he's a big threat, you can smash his head or simply escape from the place. Again, if he's much taller than you, instead of wrapping your hand from here, you're coming from the beginning underneath, from the front, and blade your hand and push this direction. And you're going to find that you can do it from this way. Okay, let's look at that. And still you have the same force. Let's try the first one around. Lovely. Now when you do pull his head, move your leg back. All right. You feel the force? You feel it? And one more time. Lovely. Now you pull so much, he will turning 360 degrees.
Yeah.
Of course, when he's back to you, push him to the car. That's better. When you push him to the car, the best is to close the gap between you and him. So there will be no space. I'm here, I'm closing with the body. So if I'm pushing with the body, I don't have to use so much of my triceps to push. And let's try to put the hands from the front now. Let's assume that Ilan is 6'2". What he wish. All right? Okay, now you cup your hand, you lose a lot of power. If you do that, you lose a lot of power. Keep the blade, and you're going to get so much more power. Slow. Lovely. Okay, let's look at Vincenzo now doing it in reality. And we're going to take you now back to the scene when you have a little bit more CKM knowledge, and let's look how he's doing it.
Cut me off! I don't want to fight!
I'll rip your head off! Get out! Get out!
Get out of the car! Give me the kiss! Now!
Back off!
Okay, man! Where you want?
Car hijacking can happen to you in any place that you're going to ever travel or at your hometown. In fact, when I was in Brazil with a friend of mine, we were in São Paulo, and it was like 6 o'clock in the afternoon, and we were driving, and he was slowing down in red light and then crossing. And again, the next red light, he did the same. I was kind of puzzled what's going on and asking what's going on. He said, well, nobody stopped here in red light. As soon as you stop, somebody will come with a gun to your head. It can happen to you, and we're going to deal with it right now. So obviously you're going to feel the fear because it's going to be gun, it might be loaded gun right to your head. So show your fear, it's good. At that stage, it will be less suspicious. And we're going to use Pier Giuseppe, level 5 instructor from Rome. And he put the gun to my head. My hands will be on the steering wheel. This is a position that you saw that happened to Emilio, and he did everything wrong. We're going to show him how to do it right. So Emilio, the first thing you want to do at this stage is to lean slightly forward. When you lean slightly forward, you have more power to explode from here. And at that stage, you want to turn to 90 degree. You let go and you turn to 90 degree by doing so. So if you see my left hand, which is a closer one to him, going to move the gun away from my head. My right hand going to smash his hand. So it's going to be from here to here. If I do it fast, you're going to say, what happened? At that stage, when you have a very strong impact, we will continue from that moment. Again, one more time, from here, you want to have good momentum, lean a little bit forward, show fear, okay man, I will do anything you want, and turn and use two hands. It's going to be here. One hand going to the wrist, the other one with the blade of your hand, you removing the gun away from you. So basically, we're using the frame of the window to your advantage. So try to keep your hand with all the fingers together as much as possible, which is going to give it more frame. Okay, good. And when you turn, of course, your head is moving forward, so you're far away from the gun. Okay, so let's just do the left hand for a second. Just the left hand. Okay, so sit there. And when you see him moving, you say bang. Of course, Emilio, show fear, okay man, anything you don't finish the sentence. All the thing we do always with gun confrontation, we use psychology.
Right. Okay, man. Everything you want.
Bang!
Perfect. You're already out of the line of fire. Obviously, you have to take the gun. And that will be the next. So now you do the same thing, but you try to hold the wrist with the other hand.
Okay. Hey, man. Everything you want.
Bang!
Okay, now you see, one thing that you have to practice is firm your fingers on the wrist as you turn. That's require coordination and practice, but you can do it. So as you turn, you grab. How you can grab better? If you turn slightly more. How you turn slightly more? Move your right foot also, so your hips moving within the chair. So in that case, when you start the move, if you're not overly big, you certainly can do that. If I can do that, you can do that. That's exactly. By turning here, that's actually turning this shoulder more, which allow you better frame hold. Okay? So let's try it again. And here, see, first of all, you smash his hand. There will be a shot. If nobody sit in the back seat, you're fantastic now. You're smash his hand, now you can take it. This is a time for you to work on the 80-20 principle of CKM. You hold the gun firmly, making sure that the muzzle will always be pointing to the back seat, not to you. If you notice, where is the muzzle now? It's in no even 1 second pointing at me. And I'm going to pull the wrist. By doing so, I'm actually taking the gun. Look what happened to his face too if you're really pulling hard. So there's one smash here, and this is a second one. Fuck off. This is my car.
Okay, man. Everything you want.
Bang!
All right, I want you to slow down and do each stage properly.
Okay.
Okay, when you rush, you're missing some points. So the first part is the turning, so work on your legs when you turn, because I don't think you move the legs properly.
Okay.
That's good. Grab the gun, pull the wrist. All right, Emilio, you did a great job. The only thing is the pulling. The pulling power will be much stronger if you actually lean all the body to the side. So when you pull the wrist, throw your body all the way down there, almost like bringing your legs toward him. So let's see if you can do that better. This time, when you smash the hand and you do it full speed, and you pull the wrist, lean completely to there.
Okay.
Let's see. It's going to be full speed. Down. There we go. You see what happened? You have so much more power to pull. It's make a huge difference, isn't it? In some situation, somebody that's really dear to you in the back seat. So in no circumstances you want to go to this direction because you see where the gun is pointing now. It's pointing right at Marcello and Marcello going to be shot. So you have to change your tactic, and changing the tactic, remember, this is gun confrontation. This is not a knife confrontation. You don't have to act immediately. You have to think, okay, man, anything you want. This time you lean backward. You lean backward so you will have more access. Best is also to let go with one hand from the steering wheel. The one that's closing to the gun, put it down. Put it down and talk to the man. Now what you want to do is to bring the gun to here. So from here to here and pull the wrist. So we do the 80-20, but pointing the gun to the opposite direction. Here will be a shot. The shot will go to the window. Going here, and we are in a good position. Emilio, one more time for you, and one more time for you guys at home. When you're here, you have to change your tactic. Don't go forward, because when you go forward, you won't be able to reach with this hand and get to the gun. Just the opposite. Sit back. Okay, man, look at him. What do you want? I will look at him because when I look at him, I'm turning my shoulder. When I turn my shoulder, this hand will be faster to move it. I will ask him a question. What do you want? Ah, now he's surprised. But while I'm doing this move, holding the muzzle, the other hand going from here. And I'm holding the butt of the gun, turning the gun away from me and pulling the wrist. And the first thing you want to do is to not lean forward, but lean backward and turning to the guy and look at him and talk to him. What do you want?
Okay. Hey, what do you want?
Okay, now I wouldn't leave both hands from the steering wheel. That will look suspicious. Keep one hand and put the other hand on your thigh or down there.
Okay, man, what do you want?
Okay, now,
I'm only here right now.
okay, now try to move the gun as much as you can forward so you have as further as you can from the family member and there is no chance that nobody gets shot.
Hey man, have my wallet here. What do you want?
That's good. Remember, you always have to continue with the muzzle this direction.
Okay.
So this way, I never going to point at anybody. You don't do one and then two. You're just killing yourself and somebody behind you. So let's do that again. This time, what you do is, you did excellent job. You talk to the guy, okay man, what do you want? And I don't know what I want. So you do one, you're fine, here. You have the gun here, continue to the center and muzzle going here. Okay, now we're safer. I rather myself to be all the way back, so there is no way you can try to grab the gun again. Talking, pushing, hold the muzzle. Excellent, this is great. Here, and now, continue to my direction. Here we go. And now pull the gun towards yourself. Good, that was excellent. Let's do it one more time, Mira.
I see.
You're a fast learner, excellent.
Thank you. Okay, man. What do you want? I have my wallet here.
1, 2, okay.
Hey man, what do you want? I have my wallet here.
1, 2, nice.
Don't move.
That was good. I need you to do it now full speed, and let's see if you can do it in one shot properly, okay? So remember, Marcello is in the back seat, and he's your son, all right?
Okay, man. Okay, hey man, what do you want by me? I have my wallet here.
Give me the money.
No problem.
Bang!
Oh, move!
Okay, of course you don't want to shoot him. All right, good job.
Excellent.
Get up!
Hey man!
Get out!
Hey, okay, man!
Back off!
Alright guys, what we saw right now is a concealed weapon. A concealed weapon is, first of all, you have to listen to your intuition. If your intuition tells you that something is wrong, usually you're right. Most of the people that ever experienced bad situation afterwards, they said that they had some bad intuition. You have to act on it. Now, if you feel that he has a gun, probably he has a gun, but there are other signs that we can pay attention to. For instance, right now, Vincenzo have a loose shirt over his pants, and you really don't see much. I can see a little bit here movement, like something sticking out, but not much. If he's coming to me and he's moving his hand close to his body, it's very common that they will do it as kind of reassures that the weapon is still there and is in the right position. So if you see this motion with the hand, be suspicious. You have to make a decision, and it's your call. If you decided to go and unarm him, you might find yourself going to try to unarm him and you have a cell phone here. But that's a chance that you have to take in order for you to survive. Now, since we're talking about close quarter, we're getting really close and personal here. So the first thing I want to do is to teach you, and immediately you're going to learn how to make sure that the hand will not going to be able to pull the gun. Because if you're going to see now how you're going to pull the gun, you face now the people at home and take the gun as fast as you can. Go. Okay, this is very common. You move the shirt, you pull the gun. You move the shirt, you take the gun. This is like 99% of the people will do. Do it again. 1, go. Okay, put it back. So your first mission will be to make sure this hand will not be able to take the gun. And for that, what we're going to teach you now is called the shovel grip. The shovel grip will make sure that you are bury the hand deep inside so you won't be able to pull it out. This is about the distance, and I see him start to move, and I decided that I want to make sure I'm controlling the situation. I'm going to jump in sideways. When I say jump in sideways, I'm not moving with my entire mass straight, like we learned in the rhino prior to. I'm moving with a side step, so this moving side, and then the other leg follow. This way, my body going sideways to him, meaning I will be out of the line of fire in case that he's already pulling the gun. So my direction will be 1 and 2. As I do so, if I'm moving first with my left leg, my left hand going to trap the wrist and press down, and my right will come underneath. Now if you look, it's a shovel grip. And this shovel grip will be very important for you. Now what I want you to do, as soon as I am in the position, you try to pull the hand. Go. Now, why you cannot pull? Not just because I'm heavier than him, because he can do it on me. It's because I'm lowering my center of gravity. When I'm in this position, I'm not standing here and using my triceps to push. I'm basically sinking down. By doing so, I'm putting a lot of pressure. It's almost like your little child hanging here and asking for ice cream. Don't let you pull the hand. So that's what you do. This is the first step. Can you do it? Let's see it. Let's see the shovel grip. Those things that you guys in Italy using a lot of shovel. More underneath. Yeah. One more time. Already much better. Don't do the second step, only the first step. This time I need you to try to pull the gun if you can. If you're fast, go. I'm a relatively big person and I can show you I can do it on him, but even Vincenzo can do it on me. It's nothing to do with strength. So when I'm getting to the position here, I'm doing two things at the same time. One is my leg behind his knee. Two, I have a side headbutt all the time. So the center of gravity moving back. And the third and most important part, I'm going to put a lot of pressure with my elbow on his elbow. And I'm going to illustrate that to you sideways this way. Imagine that I have a string here, or a rope, and all I do, I'm at that stage, if this is sticking out of his back, this is the best point to pull from here to break his balance. I do it with my elbow by sinking the elbow here as I side edge. Now he's going down. Let's see it again. So we have one going to the shovel grip, two as we sink in the elbow. One, side head back, a little more elbow down. So in order for you to do the elbow down, since you're a little bit taller than him, what you need to do is to sink both knees down. So a little bit squat, which give you a much better balance anyway. First, shovel grip, headbutt, sinking my knee down. And now I have two options. One is to sink my knee, and always the knees that close to his head, back behind his ears. So this is my pressure right there. It's a very strong pressure. Or on the neck here. It's very hard to move. And now make sure that when you're sinking this knee, you are actually putting all the weight on this knee. Do not keep weight on this leg, so basically this leg can move, but don't do it here. So this is a fight for your life, and in reality, I'm not going to do this because it's feel nothing. I will be like this. Now is in my mercy, I can do whatever I want. So it's a big difference, even if you're a light person. Shift your weight with all your weight to the knees that's sitting on him, so this leg will be free. Can you do that? Let's see. A lot of weight. You feel the control?
Yeah.
Lovely. Next. This is my hold. I'm going to pull the gun and the hand out of the pants. And from here, even hold the gun. Tight, don't give me. This is a position. I have a shovel grip and I'm getting to this position. This hand shifting to here. I'm pulling the wrist and turning the gun to his face. So hold tight. All I do, I'm turning the gun to here and pulling the wrist. I have a full control. I have a full control if I want on the hand, and I can stand up. Let's see. Control. Lovely. Beautiful. Now, what if you're late? What you are 1 second late? Meaning the guy is so fast that he pulled the gun in the course that you're jumping. Remember, at that stage we have to continue. At that stage, we have to remember the motive that we have is basically with gun disarming, distance is our enemy, so I have to continue closing the gap. So in that stage, I'm here, and as I jump, pull the gun, take it out. This is the position now. What you want to do is continue with the shovel grip, but instead of holding here, you're going to hold here. So again, do it again, start from the beginning. And here, see that position? Okay, perfect. Now let's see how I take the gun. All I do, I'm turning. There is nothing you can do to hold the gun. I'm taking the wrist, turn it to here, and the hand moving to 90 degrees. And now the gun continues the course to him as I'm continue pulling the wrist. So let's do it a little faster. Put it in. And take it out. Can you do it, Emilio? Lovely. Alright guys, now let's take Emilio back to the gas station before the gas price will go up and see how he's doing it right.
Where, right? What? Lay down. Don't move. Don't move.
Good morning, Molly. How are you,
Good
sir?
morning everyone, I'm great. Ready to kick your butt?
Yeah, that's right. There is the man Nico, the man behind the camera, with the camera, using the camera. It's a camera. And this is our studio, Emilio's studio here. Very nice. That's a nice space. That's it. And introducing the star of our videos, Marcello and Vincenzo, playing Commando Krav Maga soccer. This is when you combine soccer and Commando Krav Maga moves. Knife attack with soccer ball.
Okay. Ready?
Just a second.